Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing great. Welcome to our channel, where we not only teach English, but also inspire you to become the best version of yourself. Today, we're delving into a book that is one of my all-time favorites, a book that has transformed millions of lives. If you deeply understand and apply its teachings, it can change your life too. People often say a book is worth $1 million because an author dedicates their entire life to learning, experiencing, struggling, and achieving success, then condenses all that wisdom into one book. Think about it. If you could sit down with a successful person and absorb their experiences, wouldn't that be life-changing? Well, that's exactly what a book offers. It gives you access to some of the greatest minds in the world. I'll break down this book in a straightforward way, complete with examples and detailed explanations, so you not only understand it but also feel inspired to apply these habits to your life. Books aren't just about information, they're about transformation. The advice in this book can revolutionize how you think, act, and perceive the world. As I've mentioned before, all successful people read as much as possible because they know books have the power to shape mindsets, expand knowledge, and unlock new opportunities. The book we're discussing today is The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. The 7 Habits, an overview. Stephen R. Covey introduces a framework for personal and professional effectiveness based on 7 core habits, which he argues are foundational to success. Covey emphasizes the importance of aligning one's character and principles with universal, timeless truths. The chapter outlines that personal and interpersonal effectiveness stems from deeply ingrained habits that are either productive or destructive. The habits are categorized into 3 segments: private victory, public victory, and renewal. Private victory includes being proactive, beginning with the end in mind, and putting first things first. Public victory covers thinking win-win, seeking first to understand, then to be understood, and synergizing, while renewal focuses on continual growth and improvement. Covey underscores that these habits are interdependent and sequential, meaning mastering one habit builds the foundation for the next. He also discusses the concept of a paradigm shift, where changing one's perspective can lead to significant behavioral changes. Covey's approach is holistic, focusing on integrating these habits into everyday life to achieve meaningful and sustained improvement in both personal and professional realms. Make sure to subscribe to our channel. It will not only enhance your English, but also help you develop a powerful mindset for success. Now let's explore each of these 7 habits one by one. Habit 1. Be proactive. This habit forms the foundation of success because it teaches you that you are in charge of your own life. Many people live reactively. If something bad happens, they blame others. If they fail, they complain. If they don't get what they want, they give up. But successful individuals don't behave this way. They take control, understanding that while they can't control everything in life, they can control how they respond to situations. There are 2 types of people, reactive and proactive. Reactive individuals blame others for everything. For instance, if they fail an exam, they claim the teacher didn't teach well. If they don't receive a promotion, they accuse their boss of being unfair. If they're unhappy, they declare that life is unjust. These people believe life is happening to them and that they have no control over it. On the other hand, proactive people take full responsibility for their actions. If they fail an exam, they admit they didn't study enough and resolve to work harder. If they don't get promoted, they recognize the need to improve their skills and demonstrate their value. When they're unhappy, they ask themselves, what can I do to change my situation? Imagine 2 friends, James and Daniel. James wakes up late every morning, scrolls through social media, and rushes to work. One day, he gets stuck in traffic and blames it for making him late. When his boss scolds him, he becomes angry and frustrated. Daniel, however, wakes up early, exercises, and leaves for work on time. Even if there's traffic, he remains calm because he knows he made the right decisions. Who do you think will succeed in life? Daniel, because he's proactive, he doesn't let external circumstances dictate his reactions. How to apply this habit? Stop blaming others. The moment you stop blaming your parents, teachers, boss, or society, you take control of your life. Take responsibility. Whenever something happens, ask yourself, what can I do to make it better? Control your reactions. You can't control what others say, but you can control how you respond. If you start practicing this habit, your entire life will transform. Habit 2. Begin with the end in mind. This habit teaches you the importance of having a clear vision for your life. If you don't know where you're headed, how will you ever reach success? Imagine going on a road trip without knowing your destination. You never just start driving without planning your route. Yet, many people live this way. They wake up, go to work, come home, watch TV, and repeat the cycle without any sense of direction. As the author explains, everything is created twice, first in the mind, then in reality. Before anything manifests in real life, it first takes shape in your mind. An architect draws a blueprint before building a house. A founder envisions a business before creating it. A person visualizes success before achieving it. Take Cristiano Ronaldo, for example. As a young boy, he told his mother, "One day, I will be the best footballer in the world." He had a clear vision and worked tirelessly every day to turn that vision into reality. How to apply this habit? Define your goals. What do you want in life? Do you want to be a doctor, entrepreneur, or writer? Be specific. Visualize your success daily. Take a few minutes each morning to imagine yourself achieving your goals. Make decisions based on your vision. If something doesn't align with your goals, don't waste time on it. Picture yourself at your own funeral and consider what you'd want people to say about you. Your answer will reveal the kind of life you need to create. Practicing this habit will bring clarity, purpose, and direction to your life. Habit 3. Put first things first. Imagine you have a glass jar, along with big rocks, small pebbles, sand, and water. Your goal is to fit everything inside the jar. If you start by pouring in the water and sand first, then add the pebbles, you'll run out of space for the big rocks. But if you place the big rocks first, followed by the pebbles, sand, and finally water, everything fits perfectly. This analogy reflects how life works. The big rocks represent the most important things in your life: your health, relationships, dreams, and personal growth. The pebbles symbolize tasks that matter but aren't as crucial, like your job or finances. The sand and water stand for distractions, social media, unnecessary gossip, and time-wasting activities. Most people fill their lives with sand and water first, scrolling through their phones, watching TV, and chasing temporary pleasures. By the time they focus on their dreams, health, or relationships, there's no room left. Highly successful people do the opposite. They prioritize the big rocks. They distinguish between what's urgent and what's important. Urgent tasks might include replying to messages or attending unnecessary meetings, which others pressure you to do. Important tasks, on the other hand, involve exercising, spending time with family, reading, and working on your dreams. Most people spend their lives reacting to urgent matters, but successful individuals prioritize what truly makes a difference. Imagine two brothers, John and David. John wakes up and immediately checks his phone, replying to messages, scrolling through Instagram, and watching random videos. By the time he starts his day, he's already wasted an hour. David, however, wakes up and focuses on his goals. He exercises, reads a book, and spends 30 minutes learning a new skill. After a year, who do you think will be more successful? David, because he put first things first. John was busy but unproductive, reacting to life instead of controlling it. David focused on what truly mattered. How to apply this habit? Write down your big rocks, the most important aspects of your life like your dreams, health, and relationships, and schedule them first. Don't leave important tasks for later. If you don't prioritize them, life will get in the way. Say no to distractions. If something doesn't help you achieve your goals, eliminate it. Mastering this habit will make you unstoppable. Habit 4. Think win-win. This habit revolves around adopting a mindset of abundance instead of scarcity. Many people operate under the belief that if someone else wins, they lose. They feel jealous when others succeed, insecure when someone gets promoted, or resentful when someone achieves something they haven't. But life isn't a zero-sum game. There's enough success for everyone. Highly effective individuals embrace a win-win mentality. They understand that helping others succeed doesn't diminish their own chances, it enhances them. Think about sunlight. Just because one person enjoys it doesn't mean there's less for others. Or consider knowledge. Sharing what you know doesn't deplete your understanding. It enriches both you and the recipient. There are 3 types of mindsets. 1. Win-lose. These individuals want to succeed at any cost, even if it means others must fail. They're selfish and lack empathy. 2. Lose-win. These people constantly sacrifice themselves for others, letting people take advantage of them without standing up for their own needs. 3. Win-win. These individuals seek mutual benefit. They create partnerships where everyone thrives together, fostering trust, loyalty, and long-term success. Imagine working on a group project. A win-lose approach would involve hogging all the credit, refusing to collaborate, and leaving teammates feeling demotivated. In contrast, a win-win approach encourages teamwork, fair task distribution, and collective effort. The result? A stronger outcome and better relationships. A win-win boss helps employees grow, ensuring they stay motivated and loyal. A win-win business owner prioritizes customer satisfaction, leading to sustained growth. And a win-win leader creates opportunities for others, earning respect and influence. Selfishness might bring short-term gains, but collaboration ensures lasting success. How to apply this habit? Stop competing with others. Success isn't a race. Look for ways to benefit mutually in every situation. Ask yourself, how can we both win? Support others generously. Remember, the more you uplift those around you, the higher you'll rise together. Habit 5. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. One of the biggest barriers to meaningful relationships, whether personal or professional, is poor communication. Most people don't listen to truly understand. They listen to reply. When someone speaks, they're already formulating their response instead of absorbing what's being said. Successful people flip this script. They listen deeply before responding. Why is this so powerful? Consider a doctor prescribing medicine without diagnosing the illness. If a patient walks in complaining of pain and the doctor immediately hands over pills without asking questions, the treatment could be ineffective or worse, harmful. Similarly, jumping into conversations without fully understanding the context leads to misunderstandings, broken relationships, and unresolved issues. There are 4 levels of listening. 1. Ignoring listening. You pretend to listen but are mentally elsewhere. 2. Selective listening. You only hear parts that interest you, ignoring the rest. 3. Attentive listening. You focus on the words but miss the emotions behind them. 4. Empathic listening. You listen with your heart, not just your ears. You tune into feelings, perspectives, and unspoken cues. Most people hover between levels 2 and 3, but highly effective individuals practice empathic listening. Picture a teenager telling their parents, "I hate school. I want to drop out." Instead of reacting defensively, "That's ridiculous. You need to study." Empathic listeners respond thoughtfully. "Help me understand why you feel this way." By doing so, they uncover deeper issues like bullying, academic struggles, or loneliness, and address the root cause rather than surface symptoms. How to apply this habit? Next time someone speaks to you, resist the urge to interrupt or formulate a response. Listen with genuine curiosity. Put yourself in their shoes and ask clarifying questions like, "Tell me more," or "How does that make you feel?" When you start listening empathically, trust and connection flourish, transforming your interactions profoundly. Habit 6. Synergize. Synergy is the magic that happens when teamwork amplifies individual efforts. It's the idea that the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. Imagine two people trying to move a heavy rock separately. They may struggle endlessly, but if they coordinate their efforts, pushing together in harmony, the rock shifts effortlessly. That's synergy. Unfortunately, many people resist collaboration. Some rely entirely on others, dependent, while others insist on doing everything alone, independent. Neither approach maximizes potential. True success lies in interdependence, working collaboratively with others who complement your strengths. For example, building a house solo could take years, but assembling a team of experts, an architect, electrician, plumber, and carpenter, ensures faster, better, and stronger results. Great companies thrive because of synergistic teams. Steve Jobs didn't build Apple single-handedly, nor did Elon Musk construct rockets by himself. Every monumental achievement stems from cooperation. How to apply this habit? Surround yourself with people whose skills balance yours. If you excel at ideation but struggle with execution, partner with someone strong in implementation. Embrace differing viewpoints as assets, not obstacles. Foster win-win partnerships where both parties benefit and grow together. Effective collaboration will propel you farther than solo efforts ever could. Habit 7. Sharpen the saw. Imagine using a dull saw to cut wood. It requires immense effort and yields minimal results. Yet many people live this way, pushing through exhaustion without taking time to recharge. Habit 7 emphasizes self-renewal across 4 dimensions: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. 1. Physical renewal. Prioritize exercise, nutrition, and sleep. Your body is your foundation. If neglected, everything else suffers. 2. Mental renewal. Feed your mind with books, learning, and critical thinking. Stay curious and open to new ideas. 3. Emotional renewal. Strengthen relationships. Spend quality time with loved ones, forgive past grievances, and surround yourself with positive influences. 4. Spiritual renewal. Reflect on your purpose and values. Meditate, pray, or engage in activities that align with your inner convictions. Neglecting these areas drains your energy and stifles growth. Conversely, nurturing them keeps you sharp, resilient, and unstoppable. We've now explored all 7 habits. 1. Be proactive. 2. Begin with the end in mind. 3. Put first things first. 4. Think win-win. 5. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. 6. Synergize. 7. Sharpen the saw. These aren't just tips. They're a roadmap to extraordinary living. Applying them consistently won't just make you successful. It'll turn you into a beacon of inspiration and leadership. Don't wait. Start today. Your future self will thank you.